The Victorian Government has bowed to pressure and announced an inquiry into child abuse by members of the clergy. But the decision to refer the inquiry to a parliamentary committee has disappointed victims' groups who wanted a royal commission. Frances Bell reports from Melbourne.
The calls for an inquiry have been answered, but not necessarily in the way victims and their families had hoped.
We believe this is an important step. The pain of victims has gone on for too long.
Instead of a royal commission or judicial inquiry, a parliamentary committee will investigate criminal child abuse by the Catholic Church and other religious organisations.
We concluded in the end that a parliamentary inquiry would be less intrusive, less formal, less legalistic.
Chrissie and Anthony Foster have cautiously welcomed the news. Their two young daughters were abused by a Melbourne priest in the 1980s, and one of them took her own life.
These are our children, and my daughter is dead because of that, because of what Father Kevin O'Donnell did to her.
But they're concerned the parliamentary committee may not have the resources for such a big job, and that its terms of reference aren't broad enough. The Attorney-General says the inquiry will have the power to compel witnesses to give evidence and produce documents, and that anyone who refuses to do so would be in contempt of Parliament. The committee is made up of 4 Liberal MPs and 2 Labor. 4 of them are first-term MPs.
I don't think that 6 politicians have the skills, the expertise, the budget or the powers to get this job done properly.
Paul Lyons is one of many victims hoping the inquiry provides answers. He was 9 when he was abused by brother Robert Best in Ballarat. Police believe 30 suicides in that region are linked to abuse in the Catholic Church.
What has happened to me, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And a lot of the other victims I know, it's so sad that they've taken their lives.
The Catholic Church declined an interview but says it will fully cooperate with the inquiry. The committee is due to report to Parliament by April next year. Frances Bell, Lateline.